On ABC this weekend, then you saw history being made. Todd Eldredge won the men's national figure skating championship for the 4th time. And Tara Lipinski, just 14 years old, became the youngest women's national figure skating champion ever. Now, we knew she was something special when we first introduced you to her on Good Morning America when she was only 12.
As soon as that music starts, I don't even think about it. I'm not nervous at all, and I just have fun. I love competitions. When I was a little girl, when I was watching the Olympics, I used to hear the music, and I just loved the music. I used to put up boxes and stand on the boxes.
Tara was already skating on roller skates when she was 3. But then when the wheels gave way to blades, that's when the hard work began. Daily practice for hours on end. And ballet training 6 days every week. It all added up to a winner with grace and maturity far beyond her years. The weekend's win is a stunning victory in a career that promises many still to come. And the champs, Tara Lipinski and Todd Eldredge, are joining me this morning. Congratulations to both of you. That smile, you were really happy, weren't you?
Yeah, it was great for me.
Did you know you'd hit it?
After, halfway in between the program, I felt real relaxed, and I was just having a lot of fun.
Funny thing really happened on the way to the medal stand because you were not anticipated to win this one. I mean, Everybody thought it was Nancy Kwan's going away.
Right, I didn't expect to win, I just wanted to come in and...
I just called her Nancy, Michelle Kwan.
Oh.
Michelle Kwan, she was supposed to win this.
I heard her marks, and I just had to focus, I knew there was an opening, but I didn't think, oh, I can win, because then that would put too much pressure on me. I just had to think about my program.
But you knew she'd had a rough go.
I didn't know how bad, I didn't watch. I heard that she didn't skate her best.
Did your coach say to you, if you go out and do it?
No, we just kind of talked it over and just said, I have to relax. I can't rush into it and think that I can win.
Todd, you know, I guess as well as anyone, the kinds of pressures that can be out there. You were with a scream when you got your scores. You really were overjoyed. But Todd, you know as well as anyone the kind of pressures that would have been on Michelle Kwan, because expectations sometimes can be the hardest thing to carry.
Definitely, sure. I mean, coming in as a defending national and world champion, she definitely had a lot of pressure put on her.
Expectations were, even though you didn't win last year, expectations as the 3-time winner were certainly on you this time.
Sure. As defending world champion, going into the national championships as kind of the heavy favorite was, there's a lot of pressure there, but I've been in that position before.
How'd you feel about the weekend?
I thought it was great. I skated pretty well for myself, and just to be able to be there and to see Tara do as well as she did was great.
Well, I was very struck. I thought you skated beautifully, and yet when you finished, you said, "Yeah, I skated okay. I could do better." Were you disappointed in any way with that? I mean, I can't believe you win the national championship and you think, not too good.
Well, I wasn't disappointed, but maybe a little bit in the way that I didn't skate up to my standards, it's great to have the 4th national championship and kind of be in an elite group right now.
Tara, there are a lot of people writing this morning. I saw a number of columns in the papers I read this morning about is a 14-year-old too young to handle this? Does she pay too high a price to do all this? Because you really have devoted your life to it. What do you say to those people who are writing this stuff now?
I mean, I have to sacrifice some things. My dad lives in Texas. I have tutors instead of going to school, but I think it's all worth it. If I love what I'm doing and I'm having fun, I think it's all worth it.
Is it fun for you? Because you do put in
extremely
a grueling schedule for a 14-year-old girl.
I love it. When I compete, it's my happiest times.
Happiest times when you compete, but there are days, I suppose, when you haul yourself out of bed at whatever hour in the morning and you're off to the rink again. For how many hours a day do you practice?
About 4.
About 4 hours a day on the rink.
Right.
And then you do other stuff as well?
I do it with a ballet coach on the ice, an hour a day.
And that's still fun?
Still fun.
It is still fun. You look forward to it every day?
Yes, I do. I mean, some days I have my bad days, but overall, I love it.
Todd, I don't know how, I was mentioning to you in the commercial before we came on, I don't know how the skating world works, but there's a lot of controversy over whether the young fellow who finished second to you in the championship, whether he hit a quadruple jump or not, the quad.
Right.
Did you know he was going to try it?
Yeah, he had been trying it in practice, and you know, it's something that I had just assumed that you know, he was going to put in his program.
Are we headed for quadruple jumps now?
Well, yeah. I mean, people have done them before. Kurt Browning did it back in '88. He was the first one, and there have been other guys that have done it since then. And
has jumping become too much a part of it? I mean, there is an artistry to figure skating that is absolutely critical, but the jumping, it seems to me, becomes a bigger and bigger part of every program. How many triple jumps did you do?
7.
7? That felt like about 120. You were up there in the air the whole time. But is jumping too much a part of it now? Is the artistry being sublimated to the jumping?
well, I don't know if jumping is too much a part of it. You know, as far as the you know, Olympics are concerned, and the Olympic eligible skaters, you know, jumping is definitely becoming more important. And you know, I think the jumping is important, but it also is important to have the artistry and to have the total package, have the jumps and the artistry.
You still think it is a total package? You don't feel doing a routine that jumps are all?
Right. I think, you know, I think it comes down to who skates the best that day, and who ends up, you know, doing the jumps and having the artistry all put together.
You just said you were worried just about getting on the team for the Worlds. You certainly are on the team now for the Worlds, which is pretty exciting. Next year is an Olympic year. Are we pretty well set up going into the Olympics?
I think we look pretty good. I mean, we have Tara and Michelle and Nicole on the team, and Mike and Dan and myself. So I think we're looking pretty good. And
you think you might be going to Japan?
I hope so. That's my main goal next year.
Yeah, that would really be a capper, wouldn't it? Yeah, just to be able to participate. Great pleasure to have you here. Congratulations to you. It's terrific, and we all feel sort of a rooting interest since you were with us a couple of years ago, and we were talking about you, Todd. 4 in the bag. Congratulations.
Thanks.
And we look forward to seeing you in Japan in 1998 as well. We take a break. When we come back, helping children cope when a parent has cancer. Good Morning America continues. Stay with us.